Welcome, viewers, to another live stream from Kime to Go. This week we've got, if I get it right here, Tojj. That's Nige from Tojj29. Hello, Nige. How are you doing?
Good evening. Terrific. You?
I'm fine, yes. You had a good week? I've seen your videos.
Yeah,
things are looking good for you, aren't they? Say no more. Is it still top secret?
No. It's all on there now, isn't it?
It's all out there now, yeah. And how are you enjoying it?
I'd forgotten actually the difference with those boxer engines have got so much torque and. Oh yeah.
Well,
No BMW rider spouting off about a bloody GS. No BMW rider spouting off about a bloody GS.
Hang on. You need to mute your YouTube. I was going to say that. Have you got your sound on, Alex?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you perfectly. Yeah. No,
yeah. What I did was I had it in a window for your channel, and of course I clicked on it to go live. It opens up another tab, and the other one's left open, so I've shut it, so it's fine.
No problem. What did you say about Nige? BMW riders?
Spouting off about these bloody GS, you know.
Common, they're everywhere, aren't they?
And now
I wave to you, Nige.
That's more than a lot of the others do.
See when what do you call him, Grey Wolf was getting his bike, and he did a test ride on it. So we took it back, and he went inside and I waited outside, and there was two GS riders. They were chatting to each other, and I was like 3 feet away from them. They didn't even acknowledge me, right? You're sitting on a Honda. You don't speak to Honda riders.
We got a new visitor here this week. I can't say that actually, but it's Gezinci. Gezinci. You sound a bit better than me, yeah. Welcome to the channel anyway. Thank you for popping along. We appreciate that.
Okay.
And thank you, Nige. Thank you, Nige. If you two guys, if you see anybody come on and you want to say hello on my behalf, feel free.
I'll keep an eye on it.
It'll save me. I will welcome everybody who comes in when I get the word in. But yeah, so right. So your GS that you've got, it's a 1200, is it?
It's a 1200. Yeah, I mean, I'd say we looked at the 1250s, but they're still fetching bonkers money. And there's so many 1200s around without ridiculous miles on them at a decent price. And that one was good, Nick. Plus, luckily, it was at the dealership where I bought the Versys. So, your age. So they gave me much better trading than anyone else did.
I'm not going to wave at Nige because he rides a GS now.
Yeah, but you're an XR wanker. Al, have you got one of these, Al?
Yeah, I can't afford me on cups, by the way.
He says my whiskey will be arriving in it in a minute.
I almost had to bring my wife onto the call, Joe, to apologise to you because she almost broke it.
Oh no, that'll be another one.
You can blame me, right? Because the way I packed the cups in the cupboard, and she went, "That's your fault." It's fine though; it's not broken.
Oh, I tried to swap mine for a camera the other day, but he wasn't having it.
Yeah, I wouldn't swap it for a camera. They're priceless, them cups, you know.
I know. Yeah. I just got to bring up the other channel. Hang on.
I hope you're not after a camera because there was a bargain. I found a bargain actually lately.
I must admit, I'd say you can get the camera itself for $329. I think you can get it cheaper from China, but you take a risk with that, don't you?
Oh, you got one.
I say with the two mounts and the microphone adapter, so there's 60 quid's worth.
You haven't sent it to Howie, have you? No, that's not the one you just sent to Howie, is he? He's got one on his desk.
Yeah, he'll probably be able to tell you how to use it a lot better than I could. I just turned it on and left everything on auto.
I got loads of the bloody things. Look, I got them coming out.
They're everywhere. I only have one camera.
Cameras. Hang on, there's more. Bloody Instagram.
That's a lot.
Yeah,
I don't
I
make videos though. I just got cameras. That's all I do now.
I tend to buy cameras and things only when I need them, and I don't really need other cameras. But with this one coming up such a good bargain, I thought I'd snap it up before everybody else.
I heard you use them and then you throw them away.
Nah,
Do you find though, H? Do you find that where you've got different brands of cameras, when you go to use it, you forget what the interface is on that to that, and that's why I just want to stick with DJI. I think.
Yeah, I do. Most of them are quite similar, but so you do kind of like pick up the gist of where this will be and that will be swipe left, swipe right, up and down.
Yeah.
So most of them are all the same with that. So I think they sort of like do copy a sort of like common trend.
I mean, I said on the video I did that I did try that recording in 8K, but of course the SD card, not a chance.
Yeah, it's only because it's focusing on that Ace Pro. I think it's different on the 360 cameras. I mean, I only use 4K on that, so
How's that enough?
Just got to pull my window too. Hold on.
What sort of card are you using in that, Nige? It's one of the fast ones, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I used in that one I had a Samsung 512 gig.
Yeah,
But it's the V30 one in it for 4K upwards. If you can get them, V60 is even better.
I'll have the biggest one possible.
Do you know the thing? You know the thing I find about cameras is that, see, mixing the brands, you get different color from the cameras.
Oh yeah.
And so I've come to the conclusion that I'm going to stick to one brand from now on, which will be DJI, because they're very, very similar. And one of the things I've noticed with editing the Norway videos is that when you jump between the 360 and the DJI, there's a definite. And I've tried to color them the same, but I actually end up making it worse. So just leave it. So I don't think DJI do a 360 camera, do they?
No, I don't think they do. No.
But you'll find, Joe, the footage from that Ace Pro is very, very similar to the GoPro, I think. Don't you, H? Because you got both, didn't you?
Yeah, I mean, it was. I mean, I think that there's not a lot of difference between the Ace Pro and something like a GoPro 10. I think the 12 has just like got a slight edge on it, possibly on the GoPro. But other than that, yeah, it was pretty similar. I mean, it's good quality. I mean, don't get me wrong, don't. But the good thing about it, I'll tell you what, the great thing you'll find about it, Joe, is having the flippy back bit.
That's what I want.
Yeah,
and the hand gestures as well. I use those hand gestures. So if I'm doing
I go to GS, I don't get any hand gestures now. Well, maybe that one.
Other people turn your camera off. No, but what I mean is when you're riding along and you've got this thing facing, and just put a hand up, it'll come on. And you say there's no faffing about with remotes and stuff like that.
But have you noticed how when your mic 2 pairs to you got mic 2? No, you haven't, have you?
No.
When now I've paired it with the Action 4, when you turn them back on, it does take about 25-30 seconds before the mic actually links up with it. So hopefully they'll sort that out in a firmware update and get it a bit quicker.
I don't want it for taking pictures at back or something like that, or put it when you want to use like a selfie stick or something like that, which I can't do. And something I looked at today on there, I was looking up on that camera, and there's a feature somewhere where you can get rid of the selfie stick on it. Have you noticed that?
Yes, there is, yeah.
I don't know if it works or not, but they say you can do that. You can stand
there apparently it does. That's one thing Insta are good at, isn't it? Is invisible selfie stick.
It definitely does it, yeah.
I think one of those that you got with the X2, Al, that was an invisible selfie stick, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well,
I got this invisible selfie stick.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah. You see how long it goes?
Even the camera's invisible as well.
It's pretty brilliant. Look, you'll never see that at all. There you are. You can now. See,
it's great stabilization as well.
Clever as that.
Yes,
it's clever how they do that. I do like how they do that. Really,
I did try and get Mr. Ice Diddy to come on tonight, but he's got other plans.
He's busy. Can you see his? I've got his I've got him up there. Look.
Yeah,
There he is up there. So I hope he likes it.
He cracks me up, Nick does.
He's a funny guy. He's definitely a funny guy. And your takeoff of him, Nige, was like...
That's perfect.
He said,
my eyes and I thought I was watching.
Hello, and I thought, oh God, that's just Nick.
You know what's going to happen now, don't you? He's going to get back on and he's going to do one of you as well. He could catch on, you know. At the start of the video, he could catch on. Somebody could impersonate another person and
I always
see.
thought that would be a great vlog to do, is impersonating another
other YouTubers, yeah.
And just sort of, but I'd probably cause offence knowing me, you know, someone would get awfully miffed about it.
You'd have a job in person.
You right, strike me and all that sort of malarkey.
So has anyone
had a go at Joe's trio of? I haven't been able to get out. I haven't tried it yet.
No, it's only for fun. You know, if anybody does it, they can do it. You don't even have to do it as a 3 challenge. You can go out when you're out and about. Sometimes if you go, say you're riding out to work every single morning, 9 times out of 10, you'll probably
Joe, what was that? Work? What's that?
Yes, work. Some people still work. I'm the only one that's working here, actually, I think, to be honest. Aren't I?
Yeah.
I think I'm the only one.
GS riders and BMW riders.
Cool.
So I've worked my special T-shirt today. It says about bikers.
Bikers. Brilliant. What's it say on the bottom?
It says
only people who can really understand why dogs do this. Oh dear. Oh, I see. Yeah. God, I don't know.
I suppose I'm going to have to get myself a blooming ISIS flag like yours now, H, behind you.
Well, if I get my head in the right place, it's like it's almost saintly. It's almost saintly, you know.
It's like you're wearing a
very
halo
Roman
crown.
Catholic.
Okay, here
Howie of Assisi, you know.
I'd just like to welcome another
Howie of large CC.
Yeah, I'd just like to welcome another person to the channel. I just want to make sure I mention him because I've been watching his channel quite a bit lately. Starting to catch up. And he's from California. It's called Sterling Wheel. And Sterling Wheel, he drives, I don't want to say rides, he rides bikes. He also drives wagons and things across the USA. Lovely job to have. And he has some really good videos on there. And if you get a chance, pop along to his channel, which is there. I'll just put it on here so you can see. Pop along to his channel there and give him a subscription and check it out, because my brother used to be a lorry driver and he used to ride from the UK all over to France, Italy and all that sort of thing, but he actually passed away in his cab. It's a bit of a sad thing, but he died doing what he loved doing. So I've got a little. I do like the wagon drive. They do a good job as well. So actually
California as well.
The actual Top Gun.
Where the actual Top Gun is.
Wow. What do you mean by Top Gun? Is that the Top Gun aircraft? I guess,
that's
or the Top
training
Gun
school, isn't it? The
whole school.
Training.
Oh yeah, brilliant. Oh, I'd love to be around there and watch, see some of the planes around there.
Cool, yeah.
I need to see them on there. They probably go pretty fast on there as well. So yeah. So thank you for coming along. Really do appreciate it. I saw him today. As you can see, my background there is building up with a few icons out there. I don't know whether I've got Sterling's on there. Did I put him on there today? I don't know. So now I've got old Max there.
What we'll have to do soon is make each one smaller, will you, to fit more on?
No, what I'm going to do, what I'm going to try and do, I'm going to ask people, if anybody comes on the side chat here and they want their icon in the back there, just let me know. I've just lost everybody. Sorry about that. Yeah, just let me know in the comments, and what I'll do, I'll put your logo in the back here. But these logos, what I like to do, I'm going to make like 4 or 5 different pages, and every time I come on, there'll be a new page. And
good.
What I might do is put some of these pages on the end of the videos, so I can give a shout out for people at the end of my videos, basically. And also, what I'm trying to do at the start of the lives, I don't know whether you noticed, Nige, when you came on, or Howie, there's a list of links to channels that I was been watching this week.
was trying to
So
sift through that to find the link to the StreamYard.
Oh, did you? Oh, that was a challenge. That was.
I'm clicking that one because I just go straight to Nige's channel. That was the point.
Yeah, that was a challenge. No.
That's all just up there. What is it? You got Sick Bastard, Dear Old Mac, Americano.
Yeah, I've got a flat cap racer here. He's from Ohio, and then I've got Old Mac down here. I really do love his channel because he has some really, really good stories, and it's the way he tells them as well. I was looking at a video today where he was explaining about his, I think it was his father, where he used to work down the mines, and he used to go down the mines. He used to walk to work. Apparently, walk to work with dynamite strapped to his back on his back for miles, and then go to work, drill the holes out manually with an auger. Can you imagine that? And put the dynamite in. It's incredible, you know. So he's really good stories he has, and I love him really. So
could you imagine that Nige going to attend somebody like that that's just been blown up with dynamite because he was walking out?
Yeah, well, apparently they had an accident and they were all trapped in the mines, and he escaped through one of the like the shaft or something. He must have found his way out. Well, he got him out. Scary job, really. Sure.
Say hello to Dunk, German jobbies. Look.
Yes. Hello, Duncan.
He won't speak to me now. I've got a GS.
I heard a story. My wife's family, they all come from Northumberland, and they're all like miners and stuff. And what they used to do is nick a stick of dynamite or something now and again. And it was great for clearing your chimney out, apparently, because if you put a board up it and drop your stick of dynamite behind it, and somebody did it once with too much dynamite and blew himself across the room.
Seriously?
Himself. Yeah, seriously, killed himself.
A stick of dynamite, it would blow your house up.
You only used to use a small charge of it, and the explosion was enough to send the soot out of your chimney if you held something against your chimney. Well, he put a whole stick in there, put this board or a bit of our board up there, and blew him back across the room and killed him.
Bloody hell.
How true it is, because they do tend to waffle a lot when they've got a few drinks inside them, and sometimes the stories don't match up to the actual. But
well, Nigel, you've got one person that's happy for you about your bike anyway.
I'm done. Yeah,
you're happy about that. Yeah, that's good. Got one supporter on that one.
He cracks me up, does our Dunk.
Funny guy.
Oh yeah, brilliant.
Does anybody remember one of them? A Beamer.
Yeah, funny enough, I've got it on the video actually that I took when I rode out yesterday. There's I thought it was an R80 to start with, but it wasn't. It was an R75.
Wow.
Only yesterday that was. Did you like that car at the bottom of the hill on its roof?
I did, yeah.
Lovely that.
Yeah. Crazy. Must have gone some speed to do that, because that was on the corner. He was like turned over about twice to get down there, I would have thought.
Well, he's wiped the I don't think he was coming down the hill, to be honest. I think he came through the village at a great rate of knots. Whether he's thought the road went straight on and then saw the bend at the last minute, but he's taken that sign out and it looks like he's gone nose over tail.
Yeah, I thought that when I saw it. I thought he's done a forward roll.
You probably
he's gone straight on, and he hasn't even slowed up for the bend because was there any skid marks there, Nige?
No, nothing.
So he's hit that at full whack.
Yeah.
And he's just dug into the verge and the post and gone, and then just.
Thanks for coming along, Sterling. Appreciate that. We'll catch you in the next one. Good to see you. Ride safe, drive safe out there, should I say, in your wagon, your lorry.
Yeah. He's off out on his bike when he gets home, hopefully. So ride safe.
Yeah, he's got a nice little dog that he takes around with him. It's called Howard, I think. Is it Howard?
Is it?
I think it's Howard. I'm not sure. I might get that wrong. But I only learnt the name for today. But yeah, it's nice to see him riding along in his truck. They call them trucks. I think they call them trucks over there. I'm not sure. I'm just getting into his videos and things. So I'll learn all the lingo once I watched it a few more hours of his content. It's brilliant.
That cradle that I said for the Beamer, you buy the BMW one, it's a cradle, wireless charger cradle for your phone, and it lets you work the connected hub, BMW connected hub through it. 200 quid for the Beamer one, and that's a cheap one.
Yeah.
But the Chinese one that I was on about, it is identical. They probably make them for BMW. But 54 quid, and he offered me the 42 quid again today, so we've ordered that.
Wow.
Will it need software enabled, Nige, or is it just a plug and play?
Is what, sorry, Al?
Is it software enabled? Does it need to be turned on in software, or does it just plug it in?
No, just plug and play. So the normal sat nav prep that the Beamers have got, it just clips straight in there as the sat nav would, and then you slide your phone in. But you get the BMW Motorrad app.
Yeah, I got the BMW one, Nige, and it's you download the BMW Connect app, and then it says connect to the cradle. So the point there, Alex, I think is making is, I think you have to have some sort of connection to join it, because I know when I put that, no, I don't know the lights on it.
Yeah, it says there connect motorcycle.
Yeah, it connects to the actual thing. So whether it's got a chip in it or not, I don't know. But it's the good thing about it is you can work the old whizzy wheel off it.
Yeah,
The BMW one. So I don't know if any sort of knockoff ones will let you do that. Well, I hope they will. I hope it all works out and it's okay.
Well, I don't know if you've ever watched his channel. Is it BMC in Scotland, Sean? I think you watch him, don't you, Al?
Which guy's this one? There's quite a few.
I'm sure it's BMC UK or BMC Moto. He's got a Honda 650R, and he's also got the GSX 1250 FA. His name's Sean, but his mate, he bought the actual BMW cradle, and he bought the Chinese one. He's in his opinion, the Chinese ones are better.
They all come from China anyway, don't they? Everything's made in China. They just put a name on it, don't they, at the end of the day?
I went over to those Carpuride things. So I'm using that on mine now, because I'd rather have my phone on me than in a holder on the bike. Because if I come off, at least I can scramble around in my jacket and get my phone out and go, help, that sort of thing. Rather than over there on.
Well, if you had a BMW, it's got a special switch on it. If you fall over, it automatically.
Yeah, if you had a GS.
Mine hasn't. Not my one.
Apparently, anyway.
Well, when we come back from Scotland, say Mike that was riding with us when he misjudged that bend, and he managed to stop on the grass bank, but he put his foot down a bloody hole, didn't he? So the bike went over, and then the next thing you hear this beeping or ringing, and then somebody's talking to you from BMW Motorrad, checking that you're all right.
Brilliant. And
did you need assistance? Did you need an ambulance and all that? And it just sensed that the bike had gone over.
Yeah, I remember that video, Nige. You were all dead sympathetic, weren't you? You were all laughing.
That's why paramedics never phone for an ambulance, do we, H? Because all you get is a load of Mickey take.
Hey, can you hear this?
Hey,
what is it?
There's some great names in there on YouTube. Oh, it's afternoon over there, so I don't know where Badger is.
Good evening, Salty Badger. Thank you for coming along. Do appreciate it. I missed that one, Nige.
I said I don't know where he is this afternoon there, so
no, I've been watching a lot of the American channels, and there's some really, really good ones there, and they have all the bikes are like a different sort of bike to what we ride around here. They're all Harley Davidsons or choppers and things like that. Although Motobaum from MotoBaumVirginia, he has a Yamaha R1, and he calls it the pumpkin because it's an orange, nice orangey colour. A few little issues. And he rides back and forward to work, similar to I do, similar sort of length, and he goes under a tunnel exactly as I do as well.
He's copying you, Joe.
Pardon?
He's copying you. Don't stand for it.
He's copying me, yeah. I don't have words to him about that.
Yeah, copyright strike on there, mate. I would.
Yeah. Oh dear. So German Jobbies are saying, I've had a challenging experience in my truck before, Nige. Accidentally button press puts you through to the helpline and no ringing tone. Wow.
I've just put on there now. I mean, our Peugeot has got that.
Is that your word?
And of course, the day we got it, I'm sat in the car pressing all these buttons, and all of a sudden, somebody's talking to me, and I'm thinking, where the hell's that coming from?
It is handy. If you're in your car and say you rolled your car or something like that, and it automatically does, at least you can hear what you are, and you can moan to them, or so they'll know, they'll pick you up wherever you are, won't they? They'll find you, they'll track you down.
Hey, Nige, have you ever had those pull cord things when you've gone into like wardened accommodation and stuff like that, where they start talking to you when you've been attending? I just went, hello, who's that? So it's a paramedic. What are you doing in their house? Well, I've just come to sort them out because they're unconscious. Oh, do you want me to call an ambulance? I said, look.
Paramedic.
What did I say at the start?
It's bloody nightmare though, isn't they?
Oh,
absolute
Christ,
nightmare. Yeah. And then, of course, a lot of the time now, you'll go in there and you're talking to this elderly patient there that lives on their own and that. And then all of a sudden you hear this voice and it's their relatives talking to you on the camera. And they've got a camera up in the corner watching everything.
Wow. Cameras everywhere these days. Can't get anywhere without them. On the motorways, on the roads. Even at work now, we've got cameras in our factory. They're everywhere. You can't walk anywhere within the factory without being watched. Big Brother and all that. You know, it's getting bad at the moment.
What's that one? Oh, Starred.
I was thinking today as well, with me, you know, we've putting all these links up here, which I'm going to add a few more on and bits and pieces. If anybody wants a link up here, just
see, I've had the GS one day and he's calling me a moron already.
Who's that? He's calling you a moron.
You said you were going to put more on.
Oh, I see what you mean. Oh, Nige, you're just too quick for me. I'm telling you. It's a bit late in the day now, you know. It's I know it's half.
I am going to resist though. I see them that they all have to have these BMW Motorrad bloody suits, don't they?
Yep.
Motorrad boots, Motorrad helmets. Nah.
And banners in the back as well.
Oh yeah.
Got to have a banner in the back. Nice. Got to get a banner for your back there.
Get one of them. Yeah. If I see
shop.
anyone come up behind you with a knife and fork, H, I'll let you know.
All right. I might take this flag down, actually.
What you can do is just put a green screen there and you can have any flag you want, anytime you want. That's what I do with these. I don't have anything back there. My room is only about that wide. I've got a PC there, then I have me, and then there's a wall. I'm in a room about 3 foot deep. But I can make it look as deep as I want for that.
I just paint the wall green.
I could do, actually, yeah. Yeah, you
is
can
it not
any color.
green, is it?
It's green, but you can use any color. You can use a white, a yellow, or whatever, as long as you're not wearing the color that your screen is, because it just gets rid of all the color that's.
Yeah, because I mean, I find when you use these backgrounds that they've got set in there or anything like that, I just find that it chops you in half.
You can tell when somebody's not got one because you know, you can see, like you can see there, the bits are missing on there. If I switch mine over to, I'll probably completely break this, but let me show you what this is like if I put mine back to nothing. This is now, I haven't got a green screen. You can see that. Is that any difference there? Can you see you can see the difference there.
Oh yeah.
But if I turn the green screen back on again, it becomes it's perfect.
Your screen, your chair, back of your chair disappeared.
No.
Yeah, when you turn the green screen off,
did it disappear when I turn the green screen off? Yeah, it does. Yeah, it makes a big difference, massive difference. And they're only cheap. They're only about probably 15 quid or something like that. And this one's about 4 meters long, goes the full length of the room.
Yeah. Oh, when you're moving, Dunk, he's going to buy himself a bunker, apparently.
Why is that?
I read a comment earlier that he posted. He said he'd love to move out in the sticks somewhere.
Yeah, I would as well.
His missus won't have it. She said to him, "You're after if you had your way, you'd have a bunker or something."
I'd love to live in the middle of Wales, not Wales, but Scotland or somewhere like that, in the middle of a field, top of a mountain, a few bikes with a nice windy roads. What a place to live! Oh, you already live there, don't you, Alex? You've got that already, haven't you?
90% of the time it pours the rain and it's misty and it's dark and it's cold. Apart from that, the one day a year it's sunny, it's great.
Yeah. A private island. Now there's a good thing.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
We'd all like a private island. I'd love a private island as well. Be nice to have.
But when we were down in Cornwall, we were driving across Dartmoor and all that, and we took the coast road from St Ives down towards Land's End, and
the one, yeah, I know the one.
Yeah, it's as barren as you can get out there.
Yeah, I know it.
And then all of a sudden, absolutely in the middle of nowhere, there's this lovely blooming house.
Is that one that was all painted all yellow?
Oh, the Gurnard's Head.
Yeah, the great big house.
Yeah, that
it is like fluorescent bloody yellow
it's
house.
a shitty colour, isn't it? It's like diarrhea.
Yeah.
It makes you wonder where they work, doesn't it? Because they're in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
And they've got to travel quite a way.
I said the same to my missus. I said, can you imagine commuting out here every day, twice a day?
Probably retired, most of them, aren't they? I guess.
Yeah.
It's not only that, it's if you need something quick, like emergency services or something, you're a bit stuffed out there, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, we always said that. It's lovely living out in the sticks till you want a fire engine or an ambulance.
That's it, yeah. So anyway, has anybody had any new videos out this week? Nige.
Alex
had one, yeah. I've seen Alex's.
Yeah.
Do you want to explain your video, Alex? I think I've seen your video that you put out, the main video, which I've seen. I've also seen the other ones as well, which you have in another folder. Do you want to explain that other folder? Because see if anybody, I don't know if anybody realizes that other folder's there.
Yeah, well, I mean, that was my trip to Norway, and that was my first full day in Norway, and it was just stunning. I rode the bike, I can't remember, 5.5 hours, 6 hours. I was actually on the bike, although the day went for about 8 hours. And the scenery was just immense, and it was sunny, it was warm, and the roads were empty. It was just mind-blowing, really mind-blowing. And it was...
You looked at it.
20 minutes
you were
of...
lucky with your hotels as well, weren't you? Your motels and that. I mean...
Well, I kind of... There was plenty of hotels, but I made sure that I got decent ones, because after riding the bike all day, you're tired and you want a good sleep. You want it in it. Now, the only one that wasn't great was the last day on the continent. That was in Netherlands, about 60 miles away from Amsterdam. It was a bit run down, but it was all right. So I did try and make sure I got good hotels, because I think it was important to get a good rest between all the riding that I was doing. You know, I mean, I rode the bike for, I don't know, 8 days on the trot without a break, doing a couple of 100 miles. Just done. That Norway landscape was epic. Yeah, it was. It was. The fact is that the bit that Lee Bottom that I went to, you go up and it's a 3,000-foot plateau that runs for 18 kilometers. What's that, about 13 miles, 12 miles, 13 miles? That runs for all that distance, and it winds its way through all those rocks, and it's just stunning. I mean, it's quite stark. But, and then when we got to the other side, there was 27 switchbacks to go down. You go through a tunnel, a 1.1 kilometer tunnel that descends at such a rate, it really does. And then there's a switchback in the tunnel, and it's a single lane tunnel, and it's pitch black, and it's water pouring through. So it was just amazing. And when you get to the other side, you've got this fjord, and it was just immense. the one I've just finished today, which is day 7, I've uploaded that tonight. I also find another Route 44. It's equally as good. Norway's full of it, right? I mean, the mountains that they're there, stunning, absolutely stunning.
Yeah, it looked like another planet, didn't it? When you got at the top of that on that last video.
Yeah. There was pools of water everywhere, and the roads were quite narrow. You would have saw this great big bloody truck that came down, and he didn't stop, and I had to stop. Whoa, stop! And I was right on the edge of the bitumen. But I mean, it was fine. I got past him, but he didn't care. He didn't. He just obviously drove that road quite often, and he was like that. I'm in a big truck, so you better get out of the way.
They weren't very kind to Alex on that video. There weren't that many that were moving over. I thought I could hear you saying, "Move it."
Yeah, move over. Yeah, there's one of them. I shouted, "Move over, you fud!" Yeah, there was quite a few other ones that did exactly the same. Especially the big lorry drivers.
Yeah.
And there was quite a few lorries. I mean, you didn't see that, and you didn't see it, but just amazing. But that happens in Scotland, right? You go over Applecross or the Balaknabar with all these motorhomes and all the rest of it. The buggers don't care for you. They'll quite easily push you off, or they'll expect you to push your bike back up a hill so that they can get past. But it's just one of the joys of riding motorcycles, gents.
It's brilliant. We've got somebody listening along while they're actually unloading bikes from Detroit Antique Motorcycle Show. That's been interesting.
Oh, unloading. I read that wrong. I thought uploading bikes. I thought he was doing a video with a load of bikes.
He's from the US, isn't he? So he's actually there. Actually, he must be finishing the show, I guess, and wrapping up and putting his.
If he's got any spare bikes, he wants to send them over to us.
Yeah. So stick a GoPro on your head or something. Let's have a look at him.
Yeah. Good live.
That's a really, really nice bike. I really do like the Harleys. I wish I could have one, but they're very expensive over here, Harleys. Some of the ones they use over there. And I've been seeing they have a lot of the spider bikes, the 3-wheeler ones with 2 wheels on the front and one on the back.
Yeah, the Can-Am.
Really nice kicked out ones. Yeah. They're nice then.
That's what got me back into biking with the Can-Ams. We were down in someplace south of Scarborough. I can't remember the name of the place. And I saw this thing, and I said to my wife, "Wow, look at that! That looks brilliant." And then when I did a bit of digging, you could drive it on your car license, and I thought that's perfect. And then I started digging in a bit further, and it was just stupid money they wanted for it. And eventually, I thought, I'm just going to buy a bike after. But the Can-Ams are good. There's a guy called Sean Smoke. He's an American chap.
Oh yeah, I've seen him.
Yeah, he does a lot of Can-Am stuff. I love watching this stuff for the tech speak that he does. He's really, really good. But he does a lot of Can-Am stuff and how they've changed. But they're like BMW. The modern ones, you can't do anything on them. You've got to go to the dealer for them to get them serviced.
Yeah. But they are nice though.
I was chatting to a bloke actually down in West Bay Age, and he had one of those. Well, I presume it was one of those. And he was telling me it was an MX-5 engine, and obviously all the gearing and everything's changed on it. But yeah, I'm sure he said it was an MX-5 engine in it.
They've changed the engines over the years. There was a Rotax engine in them, I think, at one time, or there might be a Rotax now, and they've changed them from something else. But they're good. But there's a guy in Dundee who's got one. He watches my videos, Jim, and he's got a 22 one, and he was due to go away to Europe this year on it, and his bike develops a fault, and he had to take it down to Durham, in County Durham, and because that's the dealer, and they've had the bike. Well, I don't know, even got it back yet. I've not heard from him for a wee while, but he had to cancel his trip, cancel his hotels, the ferry. He lost money on it because his bike developed a fault, and that's the problem you've got with these things. Something goes wrong with them.
Yeah.
It's a bit like most motorbikes and cars these days. A garage shop, if something goes wrong with them anyway. Full electronics, aren't they?
Yeah.
By the way, I had another issue with my bike as well. Actually, the 125, the light came back on again. It was only on Friday when I was coming home. It came on as I was going home. So that ODB unit I had, it does work and reset the alarms. I've reset it again, but I'm going to go and check all the connections on that because there must be something loose on one of the sensors, I reckon. So I'm going to go through the bike when I get some time to do that.
The time to just put some tape over it on the dash. That was sort of
I might have to do that. If it does it anymore, then I'll probably have to do something like that. I'll have to try and do it when I or paint over it even.
Okay. I'm just
I suppose the question is, sorry, Nige, you go on.
No, sorry, I was just going to say quick. I was looking quickly for salty badges. Oh, it's got underscore.
Are you looking for this channel? I've just put a link onto the in the comments there. Have you got that link?
Oh yeah, I'll have to copy and paste it because they're not.
Normally you can just link. You just if I paste this on here, normally you can just click on it. I think.
Yeah, you can. I've just clicked on it.
Yeah. Did you get to him? Yeah.
See, mine's not.
Well, it should do.
Yeah. Nice.
Yours work. Yeah.
Yeah, it's working. It works.
Brilliant. Lovely. Check him out. I've noticed that what the American channels are doing, what they do, they share a lot of the links to sites in the comments, in the chat as they're going along, which is not something that we do here, I don't think. I've not seen it on any other channels, really. What they do, they put the links in the side, and what I've got now, I'm trying to do a similar sort of system where I have a spreadsheet here with all the links that I've subscribed to in a spreadsheet. And I'm keeping the spreadsheet open while I'm on the channel, and all I've got to do is copy and paste the link to whatever the channel is and stick it in the right hand side in the comments. That's what I did with the Salty Badger one. So good evening, Peaky. Peaky's around. He's back.
Oh, not another GS rider.
You're part of the crew now, aren't you? Hey,
yeah. Now. There you go.
Well, we got two. Who we got here? So, Alex is the NT1100. I'm an NT1100. Nige, your GS. What's yours? How is the GS as well?
It's just parked in the garage. It's an XR.
XR. Yeah. So we've got a bit of a. Everybody likes their own bikes, no matter what they are, don't they? Everybody loves their own bikes.
I'm just saying hello to Peaky. There you go. Hello, Peaky.
Oh, there's Grey Wolf's got one as well, yes, hasn't he? He had that a while, hasn't he? He's had that for a while.
He's just bought it.
He's just bought a new one.
No, it's a couple of years old, I think it is. I've got pictures of it, but I don't know. I don't think you can share them in the chat or that. I don't think you can see that.
Think you can. It's pretty hard to do things like that.
It's a nice bike. It's a nice balanced bike. He loves riding it. It's not a bike for me, but it's a lovely engine in that, and it's a nice finish. But
I mean, and being the naked one as well. I mean, you could chuck them around like anything.
Mm-hmm.
They lent me one while my RT was being serviced. Incredible thing.
Yeah. Well, it's. I mean, I had a good look around the BMW store when he was chatting to the salesman. So that's when I was on the RT, sat on the big RT, a couple bike, and a couple of others. But no doubt he'll put a video out. I think he only actually got the bike yesterday. What day is this? This is Sunday, isn't it? Yeah. So I think he got the bike yesterday.
What
yeah, he
colour is
did.
it?
Yeah, because he's asked me for the link for that cradle for the
Right, the same one that
Chinese
you've got.
version. So yeah.
Brilliant. Everybody's buying new motorbikes. I think I'm going to go and buy a new one as well. Everybody's changing their bikes. What else would I think? I might buy a GS actually. I might go and have a look around the shop and see what they've got.
I'm going to
Is
get
that
a
yours?
Royal Enfield Himalayan and
Royal
say
Enfield
stuff you lot
Himalayan.
on your GSs. I got a real adventure bike, which is what everyone else is doing on YouTube.
Yeah.
With the GS Himalayan.
Did you notice on that video that I passed an actual GS and he never even waved? Yeah.
That's because you've not got the BMW kit on. No,
Oh yeah, yeah, I've got the twat.
You haven't got your rucker gear on, mate. That's what it is.
They'll know that you're only playing at it.
Or as my mate says, the full twat pack. You get six Denali lights and a Motorrad suit.
I did see that comment, yeah.
Have you got the sat nav on that, Nige? You know you have like a computer on the front with sat nav and all that in it. Have you got that on yours?
No, it's got the TFT dash, and then you get your sat nav prep above it, and that's why I bought that cradle, because all I'll do is put the my phone with the connected app, and then you can. I think you can even get your lean angle thing on that, can't you, H?
I
On the bike itself.
Yeah, Brian would be able to tell you more about that, because
you can do all the
he's
lean
had all sorts
angles.
of
And all
stuff
that.
slapped on the front of his GS. So yeah, but I tell you
You
what,
better get your knee down around the corners.
if you want,
I'm gonna get back up again.
if you've got a phone thing there, Nige, there's an app on it, and I think it's called Corner Speed. That's it.
Corner speed.
Corner Speed, right? And that gives you your lean angle. What the?
Well, yeah, but I
That's
just
clever,
tip my phone over like that. I think, Christ, that boy can ride.
85 degrees, that is.
Does it record it, by the way? Does it record it as you're riding along?
Yeah, you got. If you put your GoPro at it, it will.
Oh, you stick that on your dashboard and you can see it as you're leaning over.
It'll go in landscape. Yeah, there you go. So you can get it like that, and then you just.
Oh.
If you got that on your app running, but
You know what they say? There's an app for that.
There's an app for everything these days.
It's called Corner Speed. Hang on.
There's an app for everything. What's he got now? What's this? Oh, it's this one here. What's this one? Is this another version? Another same screen? Yeah, clever idea. The trouble is, if you keep looking at that while you're going around the bend, you'd probably end up driving off the road, wouldn't you? Be careful with that. It's a bit like the Android Auto is a bit distracting sometimes if you're not used to it. It's not so bad when you're used to it riding along, but if you start playing around with it and looking at the screen, it can be distracting.
Yeah, I don't know whether you noticed. I said to Bry when he said his has done 37,000 now.
That's a lot, yeah.
BMW will replace your shaft drive at 36,000.
Yeah, I'm not sure whether did Peaky get that done. Did he get that done?
No, he said he's booked in another 2 weeks.
Yeah, he's going to get it done.
Oh, they only check it, change it if necessary.
Was that a defect on them, like a known defect or something?
Yeah,
it was a known defect.
They have had history. They definitely had history with their shaft drives, and that's why they're changing them out. BMW will not do anything for nothing.
My mate who's got the 1250 RS, he took it back to Plymouth because where he got it, and he said the shaft drive is actually jammed in. It won't come out when he was going to get it serviced, and they couldn't get it out. So this dealer said, no, they wouldn't have seized up, blah, blah, blah. Well, we watched them. They had a hell of a job getting it out. And they did. They got it out in the end. And apparently it's from when they make them new, they don't grease them up enough in factory or whatever. And they do. A lot of them seize up in there. Oh, Bryce just said, yeah, it's a known defect for them.
I'm going behind on the comments here. I've missed that altogether.
Yeah. No, H is just, I did it go, Bry. He had interview this week. He was interviewing for the Chippendales.
Oh, yeah. Did he get in? Was he the centerpiece, center attraction? I'm sure he would have got a job now.
National version, yeah.
I'm sure he would have passed. You would have passed the interview, no problem. I'm quite sure he'll have got whatever the job he was going for, because he'll be all right. He'll get along.
Right, we've subbed to Sterling Wheel and we've subbed to Salty Badger.
Obviously, you've gained another two little people here. There, that's good.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
What I'm going to do, I'm going to put. In fact, there's someone here I haven't even put on yet. I'm going to put. Let me see who can I put on next. Who's on?
Oh, well, I remember, Joe, because
Yes.
I meant to ask you earlier and forgot. Your logo, you know,
My logo that I've done. Yeah,
did you do that on that Chat GPT or whatever it was?
I did. Yeah, I did it on that one there. It come up with a lot of them sort of thing. So that took probably about 20 or 30 tries before I saw that one there, and just kept getting to create more and more and modifying it.
Brilliant, huh?
It's very good, Joe. It is. It's a nice logo. My daughter knows a proper artist. I'm going to get her to see what she can come up with.
Yeah, because I think.
Well, I know Stu does them, Zed.
Yeah, he's got that sort of thing, isn't he? Yeah. If you see this one here, you know the Flat Cap Cafe Racer one? That one was done by his daughter. This one here, that one, I don't know if you can see my mouse, but there's that one there.
Yeah, see it.
Was done by, I think it's his niece or something like that, who's into art. So there's a lot of people who can do things like that, who've got a lot of artistic talent. Isn't there? A lot of people are good at doing it, really.
Yeah.
But
working.
pardon?
Is my mic working?
It's working absolutely
Yes,
perfect,
it is.
but your voice is backwards.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you. What are you saying?
Your voice is backwards. Can you turn the voice around?
Yeah, I was going to say that art thing as well. GoPilot will do it as well if you got Windows.
Yeah.
Yeah, I found out the other day, and I thought,
Who does it?
GoPilot.
GoPilot. I've never heard of that.
Yeah, it's free with Windows 11.
Oh, I never knew that.
It is on my computer anyway, and it all does it. So yeah,
I'm going to have a go at something here. Upload.
We're all going to be chasing these things down. If it's free, I'll have it. If it's not free, then
Co-pilot, GoPilot,
Yeah,
Copilot.
Copilot.
It's the Windows thing, isn't it? But I don't know what it does. I've never ever used it.
It's Windows' latest attempt to spy on you, to be honest with you, but that's something else.
Probably is. But you can't get away from that nowadays, can you? Everybody's spying on everybody. And what I heard last week, I heard that I think Tesco, Sainsbury's, and a couple of others are going full cash free. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's terrible, because how are people going to, if they haven't got a credit card or a card or anything, how are they going to pay for the, there's a lot of people who haven't got any money, any cards and things. How are they going to buy food? It's strange.
This computer I'm on is a Linux computer. I've done away with Windows for just about all my computers, apart from the one I've got to do the video editing on. So I've went to Linux, and it just works fine for me.
Yeah. I had Linux on a computer once, but I couldn't get around to loading the programs on. The programs are a lot harder to load on, aren't they? They're not just automatically installing. They never used to be, anyway.
It's a lot different now, Joe.
Yeah, because you used to have to install all the drivers separate and everything, really, on that one time.
Go and have a look at something called Linux Mint. MINT, Mint. It's a straight Windows replacement. Stick it on a USB stick. And then there's a number of ways you could load it up and install it, but works perfectly.
I'm going to turn this round quickly because I tried to upload the file, but it won't let me. This is what I was going to send that to Zed and see if he could put Tojj29 MotoVlogs with YouTube badge there and have that as a logo.
Yeah, it's not the same color as the one you've got, is it?
I've been putting it through all these AI things, and it's as close as I can get it, I think.
You could probably change the color on that, though, I guess. If he's got Adobe or something like that, I suppose you could change the color to the same as your bike, I would have thought.
Yeah, but ain't my skill set. I ride a GS, don't forget. Oh, there's that one.
That's a nice one. Yeah, I like that one.
There's that one.
Nah, that one now. That one's a good one as well. I like that one. Are these generated or not by AI or?
Yeah. It was that's that one we were looking at that night.
Same one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't.
I thought
remember
you'd taken that at the top of Porlock Hill or somewhere like that.
That's a good one, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, that one with the hills and like riding towards you, I thought was quite good.
Yeah. The best thing is to send a few of them off and then see which one you might find a bit of artistic in one of them and not in others, if you know what I mean.
Jerry's just joined. Look.
Who's just joined? Jerry. Hello, Jerry.
Cafe Racer. Jerry.
Hello, Jerry.
Hello,
Welcome
Jerry.
to the stream. Good to see you again. Good to hear from you. I think he was busy. He said he'd be a little bit late today because he was. I think he was out enjoying rides on his motorbike. How dare he? Hey.
That was a nice ride Jerry did the other day alongside that river. That was a lovely ride.
Yeah.
I was upset today. I can't go out on my bike. My back's bad. I can't even push the thing out of the garage.
You can't even push out the garage. Yeah.
Oh, this will make you chuckle. I don't know who does your bike insurance, and I might have been moaning about it on the video. I don't know whether I posted it or not. I went up to swap the bike over. Now my Versys cost me £151 fully comp, and when you think that was for a brand new 17 grand bike, I didn't think that was bad. So I phoned them to do a change of vehicle, and bear in mind I've already paid him 151 quid in full. So he said, yeah, to change that today, that'll be an extra premium of £185.
Wow.
And
see, even insurance companies hate GS riders.
Yeah. So get your bleep machine ready. On their recorded line, I said, I beg your fucking pardon. And I said, you're a bunch of crooks. I said, so you're telling me then for the remaining 8 months of my policy, it's going to cost to ride a GS 1200, it's going to cost another 185 quid. Oh, well, £32 of that is the admin fee for this. He said, then there's another charge for that. I said, you're crooks. You're absolute crooks. Yeah, so because I needed to do the insurance to ride home, I paid it. And tomorrow I'm going to phone them up and see how much it'll be to cancel. And if I can get money back, because I've run it through one of these comparison ones. And it's, I think it said 147 quid fully comp.
Yeah. You're better off just leaving it, because if you cancel it, they'll charge you a cancellation fee for something or other, something, and you'll get nothing back. It's pointless. You
get it running over again, mate.
If you lose too much, then I won't do it. But yeah, I mean, that really got my goat, that did. Yeah. And he actually said, because when I said, well, look, I've run it through a comparison and it come up with 157 or 147, one of the two. Yeah, well, that's for a brand new 12-month policy. I said, I know, which is why I find it hard to believe you're charging me more for 8 months.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
That's what they did.
I got my insurance refused to renew my Royal Enfield Classic 350. They came back and said, we can't, your insurance is due for renewal, but we're not going to offer you a new policy. It's not, you're not being refused, we're just not offering it. And I went from something like £100 to 135. But see, when I put it through the comparison site, the same insurer offered me insurance. It just
it is. It's such a rip-off, isn't it? It really is.
See, as you get older, Nige, when you're in your 60s, mid to late 60s, it gets worse. Right? My insurances went really up. I mean, I was £95 at one point for my Royal Enfield. I'm now at 140, 135, £40 for the Royal Enfield.
Are you going to keep it? You're going to keep the Enfield?
I'm just now, yeah.
It's nice to have two bikes, though, isn't it? It's nice to have an option if you want to go out on a nice sunny day when there's no rain around, top around, or you want to do a bit of touring like Alex does abroad and things. That's very nice to have two bikes to do that.
And like you said at the time, Al, for going around Shetland and that was the ideal bike, wasn't it?
Yeah, I quite fancy going back up there again on the Enfield, but I want to do the Western Isles. Stornoway, Harris, all that kind of stuff. But the ferries are pretty crap just now.
Yeah.
They're
What do you
not
mean?
great.
Weather-wise or just reliability, the ferries?
Oh, reliability. Carmack's big news up here. Their vessels are so old. Like some of them are 50 years old, and there's all kinds of trouble. But I could probably get across okay. But at this time of year, the weather starts to really go
You
down.
don't want to get stuck over there, do you?
Yeah.
Save it for the summer. The winter's coming now, isn't it?
I'm a bit gobsmacked. I haven't seen any whiskey being delivered tonight.
No, that's right.
No,
Got it
no,
Well,
I'll
gentlemen,
wait until I go offline. But that's
well, as I'm going to try and ruin the party here as I normally do, because as you know, I am the only one here who works. If I wasn't working, I'd be staying up to about 3 o'clock in the morning.
Well, you're looking for sympathy, Joe, because you're not going to get it.
What was that, Alex?
You're looking for sympathy because you're not going to get it.
I know. I will get over it. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to quickly go through some of the people who've been on the chat today, and if you see anybody I've missed, give me let me know. I'm going to start from the top. We've had Gazinci 35. Is that how you said it?
All the way out in Turkey.
Gazinci 35. We've also had let me see, steering wheel. Thank you for coming along. Really do appreciate it. First time you've been here. And we've had let me see, go down here. We've had Peaky Biker. He's arrived. German Jobbies.
Yeah, our dunk.
We've had no matter how many times I go through this list, I always miss somebody.
Salty Badger.
Salty Badger's been on. Yep.
Sterling
You've got a good memory, you have, Nige, haven't you? Hey?
No, I'm just going down the list.
You've been down
That's
the
what I'm
list,
doing as well. Yeah. It's always good to have a bit of help, you know. Don't be shy about helping, you know. I don't mind. The Peaky Biker, German Jobbies. That's probably it,
Sterling wheel.
Sterling wheel, yeah. We've got a Sterling wheel there.
Sterling wheel.
Give him a check him out. And if you like riding the night time, he's got some nice videos of him riding his wagon during the night. Always dashboard lit up and all that sort of thing.
Bri, while you're there, while you're just looking through that quickly.
Black Cap Cafe Racer. Jerry, thank you for coming along. Carry on. You carry on while I go through.
Because I know Bri's got the one with the TFT as well. I'm pretty sure I haven't connected my phone to the TFT yet, Bri, but I've got a Cardo as well. Now, do you connect your phone to the TFT first and then the Cardo to your phone? I mean, what order do you do it and to get it to work? Because I know a couple of my mates that got the TFTs have had a right hoo-ha with it, and it keeps bloody kicking them out, and then it won't connect. I didn't know if there was a specific order it had to be done in.
Have you connected to yours yet, Nige?
No, I haven't bothered. I won't try it yet.
Nige,
I'm pretty sure you do.
Nige, I would say there's a conflict there. You need to let, like, I've got the same problem with the NT. If I connect the NT to my headset and to my phone, it gets its knickers on a twist. So you might have to just delete the connection to the phone and just connect to the bike.
Yeah. That's the way it works on the NT for sure. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. But I think what will probably happen, given a little bit I know about Bluetooth, is it'll be a conflict, and I'll not know what to do.
Mm.
You can
I know with Mike and Jace. I mean, they've got the same TFT dash. I know they do it, and he can still have his phone contacts coming up on the TFT and everything. But I know that when they turn the bike off and then fire it up again, guaranteed one of them doesn't connect.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a minefield, isn't it, Bluetooth and stuff? Because sometimes you can get something to connect straight away, and other times it won't connect to something else. Like the DJI Mic 2 that I bought doesn't connect to the GoPro 12, but I know it does connect to the Insta 360.
Oh, luckily you want to get yourself an Ace Pro.
That's a good idea.
Bloody marvellous cameras.
I'll try and find one for somewhere. So,
If you have a
so
remote.
Peaky's coming back now. He's got, if you have a remote. Do you have a remote?
No.
And a mic? Do you have a mic?
Oh, what's Brian on about now?
I don't know. He's saying if you have a remote and a mic. Ask him the question now while he's there live, and then we'll see what he says.
It was pairing your phone and oh, I see. Bluetooth, you need to connect a remote first. No, I was asking Bri, you've got the TFT dash. Do you connect your Cardo to the TFT dash and your phone to the TFT, or do you connect the Cardo to your phone and then the phone to the bike?
Simple. No,
I'm pretty sure that TFT will take your phone and a headset, a Bluetooth headset in the settings. So I presume it's got more than one Bluetooth channel.
Is there such a thing as a manual for the motorbike? Daft question, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm a man. I never read nothing like that.
Just mess around with it and come up with the
Yeah,
way
you got to fiddle.
And when you get it all sorted, you can make a
Oh,
nice video and let everybody else know how to do it.
Yeah,
So they can save. You can spend all the hours sorting it out, and then everybody else will just get it done in 2
Do,
seconds.
do a video where it's all gone wrong and then rant about it and then do it properly and then say how it's perfect and it's just absolutely spot on. Yeah.
Bryce just said the TFT isn't good enough for the Pack Talk system. It works, but not well.
Is that what you've got, the Pack Talk system?
Yeah, so what I might do then is just pair my phone to the bike and then just leave the Cardos as they are, I suppose.
There's always a way around things, isn't it? But Piggy's got all that set up there. He knows exactly how that works, doesn't he? If he doesn't know,
I'll say one thing that those Cardos are bloody good at, though, is putting the radio on when you've not even asked it to put the radio on.
Are they voice controlled?
You can say, you can say the most random thing and it'll put the radio on. It's almost like a default setting. If it doesn't know what you've said, chuck the radio on, that'll keep them quiet.
So Piggy's saying, try not to connect the TFT as the app will record your app. Probably your voice, I would guess that is. Try not to connect the TFT.
Try not to connect the TFT.
Games as well. Exactly right. You do, yeah. It might be worth catching him on his live when he's on Wednesday, midweek rumble he has, and he's doing that on the Peaky Biker live now. If everybody doesn't know, he does his live streams on the Peaky Biker live. Check him out on a Wednesday. And if you've got the link there, Pete, I'll put the link on there actually because I do happen to have the link here already. Because I knew he'd be here. Here it is here. Copy that one. This is my new system here. I can just do that and I can just paste it there. So there is the Peaky Biker Live if you want to check that out on Wednesday. And just for good measure, let me just put another one in, shall I? Just to show you if my system is once I get it streamlined, it'll work really well, I reckon. And here is the
connected TFT as a BMW app.
Don't connect the TFT as the BMW app records.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
I don't know what that means, but do you understand what that means, Nige?
Yeah. Well, BMW's got its own app, and I think Bryce saying that records pretty much all of it anyway. So
yeah, so you're good now, aren't you? You'll have it set up tomorrow. Be working
I'll give
perfect.
it a go, and we'll put the cameras rolling when I'm giving it a go. So you'll probably hear some effing and jeffing going on.
As we usually do with your videos, Nige. You get
moaning about GSs.
I do like your videos when the way you're humouring this. I do like it. Also Howie as well. He's got a similar sort of humour as you, hasn't he? I think Howie, hasn't he? Very, very similar.
What?
I think.
No, Howie hasn't got a sense of humour.
I got no sense of humour whatsoever. I'm straight straight.
What I want to know is
Straight
when you went away just now and your profile picture came up, why did it look about 20 years younger? You look like you were in a
Who,
boy
me?
band. Yeah.
Have you not found the button you can press on the StreamYard? If you click a button, it makes your
No, my thing keeps dropping out, and it comes up with that picture of me.
just a little note there. Peaky saying, keep your phone to the pack talk. That's all. If that means anything to you, Nige.
Yeah.
Not to the TFT.
Because with the Cardo, funny enough, it's got 4 presets that you can put people's number in, and then you can tell it to speed dial. Well, it'll only speed dial number 1. I don't know whether they've improved that with the Edge as opposed to the Bold, but so if you say, hey, Cardo, speed dial, it'll just automatically phone my missus.
Yeah. Leave the TFT.
I'll give it a go.
Give it a go. Any problems, ring Peaky up any time of the day or night, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
No, if you get any problems connecting it, just press that SOS thing on the side, because that's what.
Yeah. And somebody talks to you from outer space.
Someone will help you out and talk you through it.
They'll help you out. Anyway, guys, I'm going to have to disappear soon. So I'm going to close the stream in a couple of minutes. We've said our thanks to all the guests in the side chat. I just want to thank you guys for coming along as well. Howie from Grint-XR.
Well, it
Nige,
wouldn't have been possible without us, Joe.
Fun?
It wouldn't have been possible without us.
It would not have been possible without you. And that's what I say. You are the stars of the show. I am just sitting here doing nothing. I like that. And also Alex from the Adventures of Bleary View. I will put all the links in the comments at the end of the channel, at the end of the stream that I normally do. Might take me till tomorrow to do it. And if anybody sees this video and they want their icon put in the back of there, just send me a message in the chat below. So thank you very much. My voice is getting a bit tired, but not.
You need to go to bed. Oh, it's a whiskey. Yeah, there it is. Look.
Here it is. Look, just in time. Cheers.
It's a little special.
I've got an empty cup. That's probably, I'll probably have a nice cup of hot milk now before I go to bed.
Yeah.
What have you got, Howie? Anything or nothing?
I just missed a cool.
Lovely pair.
That's the Terminator.
I can't see Nige now. He's so dark.
It's been. Oh, Stevie Wonder will have to call you for the day.
Have you seen Stevie Wonder doing a Rubik's Cube?
No, I haven't actually. Why? Go on.
Is that it? Click. Is that it? Click.
Oh, always fun to have you guys on. I appreciate it. Have a wonderful night. And
hey, Salty's just come back.
Is he come back? Has he?
And I didn't realise Moto's in the room. I didn't know that they'd come in.
MotoBaum. He is in the room, yeah. He's always around somewhere, Moto. He's always listening. He's always on the channel. Even if he's working away, he has the computer going on. And also, while he's riding around, he keeps an eye on what people are doing as well. So thanks for coming along, Moto. Do appreciate it. And what's this? Before we go, I want a bigger logo. Somebody wants a bigger logo. Don't we all? And Salty Badger back from getting the bikes tucked away. And also, finally, we've got you missed Joe saying we're shutting down. Well, that doesn't matter.
I thought we'd already shut down. I was about to swear my head off then.
Nah, you can do that in a few minutes. I don't mind hanging on for a few people. That's great. Thanks to everybody who's turned up today. I'm going to go now. And hopefully next week I'll have a video with a 2-camera view or something like that. Somehow or other. I don't know how I'm going to do that.
I'll send you the tracking number once I've posted it, Joe.
Brilliant.
I won't be here next week, Joe. I'm away next weekend, so we'll catch you the following.
You idle rich, I don't know.
Well, enjoy your weekend away. Hope you have a good time whatever you're up to. We'll still be here one way or another, plodding along.
Yeah.
How it is.
Yeah, and holidays, look.
Holiday. It's just continuous holiday for us, isn't it, Nige? That's just.
I don't know how you can manage without it, you know.
People say to you about, about a day, and I said, look, I don't even know what day it is.
I don't care anymore what day, I say it feels like Friday, and it's my wife says that's Tuesday. You know.
Do you find time goes quicker when you're retired and not working and things just before you go?
No, it just drags. It really
Does it drag?
Yeah.
Mine disappears like that.
Yeah. If you're busy, I suppose they do, don't they?
I had a hard day today. I cut the grass and I've done the hoovering.
Ooh, brilliant.
Was that all before 9 o'clock?
Anyway, I'm going to close the stream there. Thank you very much, everybody, for attending, and we will see you in the next one.
Bye, everyone.
Bye for now.
Number, Joe. Cheers.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye. What were you going to say?